other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stew, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got 100s. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't with this for we got. Down to that. They don't check none of the artists, so I'm. Problem is, you see me get 8212. Was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I heard the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them do my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, VS1 the crystals. Extended magazines, shuffle limousines. $4 $65,000 on jeans. Ball like stuff for lotion. Skirt the Testarossa. All about the guap like a stockbroker. Brother with me. Was mad older. Had to keep it like the OG Yoda.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man?
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From American Airlines Center in Dallas. Tonight, the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Our opening tip won by the Mavericks, and we're underway in Dallas. To Luka Doncic. Drive here, but the shot stays out. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Farouk Aminu has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. To Porzingis. And the Blazers clear the rebound. To McCollum. Gets to the basket and scores.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Shot from the lane won't go. To McCollum. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Damian Lillard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career 88% from the line.
Coming right back to you. Here we go. My ball.
He gets it.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Lillard to McCollum. Has a look. Shot by McCollum won't go. To Luka Doncic. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
It's Portland ball. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Stuffs it down with authority. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
To Porzingis. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Trailblazers take over.
Defense, let's go.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
McCollum. Not that time. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Lillard to McCollum. Has a chance. C.J. McCollum. We know what's coming. Go get it. Dallas has it. To the rim. To Lillard. Curling inside. Lillard. Short jumper off the mark. To Lillard. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Nowitzki. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. to Cantor. Good look that time, but off the mark.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. He misses. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
And add one more to his total. Can't do that.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Lillard to Cantor. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Nowitzki. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Cantor. Short jumper misses. Short jumper won't go down.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
The pass set it all up.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lillard to Cantor. And it's Cantor. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Lillard to Cantor. Portland has 4 to shoot. Cantor, his first effort, off the mark. Won't go. He can do better than that. To McCollum. Fires the 3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
To Hardaway. Five seconds to shoot. Nowitzki. Can't connect.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
C.J. McCollum. He's now 4 for 6.
One of the most underrated backcourts we have in the league. Dame with an assist to C.J. is something we hear all the time. No, we actually don't. We should probably hear a lot more of that.
To Hardaway. Here comes the screen. Hardaway, guarded by Turner.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Has a look. It's no good. Great defense.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Dame rises. Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. McCollum into the front court. His team up by 1. To Lillard. The drive right to the basket. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Hardaway. And count the basket inside.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Lillard to McCollum. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. McCollum to Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Portland's got it. McCollum to Cantor. Nothing going here on that drive. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
And it's Lillard with the rebound. To Cantor. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Burke with it.
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire.
To Luka Doncic. Nice pass to get things going.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Damian Lillard, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Goes 2 for 2. To Luka Doncic. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
It's me, I got it.
To Lillard. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
It was right there. To Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Porzingis. To Lee. Yusuf Nurkic pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Kristaps Porzingis with a piece. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Deep right corner. Doncic. Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Lillard. Here comes the screen. To Lillard. Has a chance. Porzingis goes to the left side. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Lillard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
To Porzingis. Doncic. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Lee. And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Kristaps Porzingis. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Off the assist.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Porzingis. Lee. Out of bounds. Last touch by Courtney Lee. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
I got ball. This is all me.
To Luka Doncic. Yusuf Nurkic. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Lillard. Driving right to the basket.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Long key from three-quarters court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Mavericks worked hard for their halftime lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Dallas Mavericks. The Trailblazers would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Blocks.
The Dallas Mavericks came to play today, and the opposition knows it. All these blocks are more than just rejections. They're statements.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Trailblazers with the basketball.
Screen coming your way, screen coming your way.
Curling inside.
Oh, out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready to canter. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season, a first-time All-NBA first-team player, tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Jumper's good.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Screen coming. McCollum to Lillard. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. trying to cash in. And the rebound comes down to Portland. Lillard to McCollum. 4-3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Lillard to McCollum. C.J. McCollum. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Doncic to Lee. Deep left corner. Throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lillard to McCollum. And that's rebounded by the Mavericks. To Luka Doncic. Down the lane to lay it in.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Lillard to Cantor. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Lillard. Rebound comes to Doncic.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Lillard to Cantor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Doncic. To Lee. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Portland has the ball. Short jumper won't fall.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Luka Doncic. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's now 4 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
McCollum to Cantor. Off the assist.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. I got your help.
To Luka Doncic. you've got to get that one to go. It's Portland ball. Lillard. To McCollum. Probing the defense. Lillard. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Doncic. Stuffs it down with authority.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Seth Curry. Cruises inside for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Trailblazers take over. C.J. McCollum. Not going down here. To Hardaway. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Tough make through traffic.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
McCollum with the basketball. Down a bundle. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Mavericks with the basketball. Love the hustle. Sprawl down on the deck. Seth Curry to McCollum. Has a look. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Nurkic gets it in the left corner. To Cantor. From long range. That won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Hardaway. Short jumper misses. Seth Curry to Cantor, and his Cantor above the rim. The Mavericks signal for timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Trey Burke. Rebound taken down by Harkless. And
let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to it. Watch the pick. You see it. You see it.
oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Count the bucket for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
There's the toss. Flushes down the slam.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
Lillard. To McCollum. To Lillard. Has a chance. Lillard shot, no good. And the basket good at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, he's denied.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Turns and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Driving is Lillard, but a shot won't fall. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To McCollum. Portland down to 4 to shoot. From the outside, no good. And draws the foul.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. play right all the way through.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Luka Doncic. A pass stolen by Portland.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
McCollum to Cantor. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Enes Kanter trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Mavericks with the possession. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
No good. Layup goes down. Well done.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Portland's got it.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
McCollum into the front court. His guys down big. Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish. To Luka Doncic. Oh, that's tough. The victory to the Mavericks. Oh, and a putback.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports postgame. The Mavericks were solid in today's victory, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Dallas Mavericks. The Trailblazers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Game track. Defense.
The Dallas Mavericks showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in this game. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Dallas Mavericks. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.